Ready?
Yeah.
All right. We back.
Hey.
Gotta give a round of applause, man. We back, man. Straight off the block podcast with Dusei the Great and
Crystal Influence. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, man. What you been thinking about the feedback from?
Oh man, it's love. Everybody loves our video person. That is Griff,
Shout
the
out Griff,
GOAT.
man.
And people have been saying that they like listening to us.
Hey,
They haven't been sending us any topics though.
that's fine.
That's fine.
We just come up with it.
We'll come up with it ourselves. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what people been saying about the Wayne versus Jay-Z though?
I won. Period.
Yeah, they said you won. They said you won because I forgot to talk about certain stuff. Like I didn't bring up album sales. I didn't bring up.
Okay.
Goddamn,
We could definitely run it back
We can.
because I got more information as well.
What? Ain't nothing happening, Jay.
Are you kidding?
Huh?
You kidding, right?
What else is happening?
Drake just dropped a song, which is Wayne's artist, by the way. And I mean, the tune is Song Cry. And he remixed Song Cry. Come on now. You haven't heard it yet?
I heard it this morning. He did a sample though.
I mean,
That's the only thing Jay
that's his
did?
influence. Have you never heard Drake's line? He said, I didn't cry when Pac died, but I probably will cry when Hove does. I mean, that's Wayne's artist though.
That's nothing though.
Okay.
That's nothing.
Okay.
But Wayne has more number ones than Elvis though.
Yeah,
Since this album
we
just
not
dropped.
we not about to do this again. But I will say that it's
job.
cool that Wayne has commercial hits. Jay-Z has albums and classics and stuff for the culture, and he is the only rapper in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. So
That's fine.
okay,
That's fine.
songwriters.
That's fine.
All right,
Because he appeals to
who?
them, like the business owners and all them wigs.
Keep
them
telling
suits
yourself
and
that.
stuff.
All right, but you said Lil Wayne has impact,
Ain't no real
so he
one.
doesn't
Ain't no-
appeal to those business owners.
Ain't
And
no
the,
real one in the Songwriters Hall of Fame though.
Jay-Z is not a real one.
Yeah, he's a real
Oh,
one. But
okay.
I'm talking about let's
Stop it.
let's
Stop
talk about
it.
some real lyrics.
Let's talk about the next topic. I killed you, bodied. Let's go.
Yeah, you will.
Let the people know.
It's all good, though, man. But, yeah, man. Crystal, man. We like I said, we always argue about stuff. Always friendly arguments.
We
And,
slick don't though.
Huh?
We've been finding things to argue about because we really do agree on a lot of stuff.
I'm talking about during like our downtime and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But one topic that we always talk about is the NFL
Yes.
and when people started to boycott the NFL because of the whole Colin Kaepernick thing.
Right.
So,
Right.
Our question to you, everybody out there that's listening,
Yes.
are you still boycotting the NFL?
If you're asking me,
I'm asking you. Are you still
yeah,
boycotting?
I'm not watching it.
Why are you still not watching? It's been like what, 3 years?
There's several reasons why I'm not watching it. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. But you're still watching it?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay. And you feel that you're watching it because
I'm watching it because that's a passion of mine.
Football?
Yeah, I've been a football player.
yeah.
That's mainly the only thing I watch other than reruns of Wayne's Brothers
Okay.
and Martin. So,
Okay.
like,
And you just you get happiness when you watch it?
of course.
Okay.
Of course, I get enjoyment and like I do understand what's going on. You know, with the I'm just throw it out there. I get it.
What is it?
The
What you
racism
get?
going on. The
Racism going
the
on?
disrespect of people with color in the NFL. I get what's going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm for it. I'm down for the cause.
You for them not,
No, I'm not for
Oh,
that.
I don't know. I just wanted you to.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm for the movement of of bringing awareness to the situation.
Definitely.
But I gotta have my football, man.
Yeah.
I just love it. I just like the competitiveness. I like the rivalries. I like my favorite team.
So, but the NFL is different than college. You couldn't stop watching the NFL to just say, okay, let me just watch college football instead. Or you need the NFL.
I gotta watch both.
Okay.
Both.
Well, I will say that I was a heavy football watcher. I used to gamble on on the apps. I forget what they're called.
Like FanDuel.
FanDuel. I used to do that. Win money all the time. I used to do fantasy football leagues.
Let me find out.
Yeah, definitely. I used to watch football. I look at my Facebook statuses from back in the day. I was like super. Peyton Manning's my favorite player, so I was super into Peyton Manning and just Tony Dungy and just. I followed it and I enjoyed it as well. Similar to you. I did not play, but I did enjoy watching it. However, I will say that I stopped watching the NFL because of Colin Kaepernick, but that's not the reason that I continue to not watch. He was more so the person that brought awareness to me about what was going on. In my opinion, the stand that he took was a very, very, very courageous stand. I don't think what he did should have really upset the league in the manner that it did, because it's not like he wasn't showing up to games. It's not like he wasn't playing. He literally, during a segment, before the game even happened, he decided to show how he felt, his stance to what was going on within the country. And for them to react the way that they did, for Trump to call them motherfuckers, no, son of a bitches is actually the term he used. And just the way that they really alienated him and made him seem as though he was the issue, when really the issue was not him. It was police brutality and the way that he felt about it. And I feel as though for the league, the NFL, to be 70% black men, and for police brutality to be something that happens majority to black men, and kids are growing up, boys are growing up to want to play in the NFL, for you not to take a stance on them being killed wrongfully, I just felt as though you showed me who you were. For me, I decided that I didn't want to watch anymore. You don't care about the people that are bringing prosperity to your pockets, bringing wins to your games. The young boys in your communities who are growing up to come to your league, they're getting killed on the street and you don't care. And their answer in the long run, as much as I love Jay-Z, was to get Jay-Z. Really, they could have found out a solution within the NFL. They could have got a football player from each team and came up with a committee. They could have came up with some community service projects or something. They could have came up with anything, but they went to go to our music, which is nothing in comparison to what's going on. They're not doing anything for us as black people, and they're basically just looking at us like property, in my opinion. And it doesn't gain anything for me to watch the NFL. I'm not going to gain any money. I'm not going to gain any learning opportunities. It's just, it was fun while it lasted. They showed us that they don't care. I'll do something else with my time. And that's how I feel about it.
And it's a lot of people that feel the same way you feel. So I asked this.
Okay.
Do you think us as a whole did a good job with the boycott?
No, absolutely not. I feel like it was our time to really show the world how we can stand together. Even though some of us don't have the resources and capital to do something, there are people who did take a stance, like Jay-Z originally, who said, we don't need the NFL, they need us, we don't need them. Everybody had, I feel as though, an opportunity to come up with an alternative, and we didn't. We all just put our quote unquote passion before our children, before our community, before our beliefs, to just say, I want to watch the sport, which there are alternatives. We have HBCU games. We have ways that we can watch football. And I mean, is watching football really adding any type of value to you? But
to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it feeds my passion to compete. Like I get a rush from watching my Falcons they give me a heart attack every Sunday, but they give me a heart attack, but
it's a rush. But yeah. I feel like there are competitive sports that are out there, and like I said, there is college, there is your community teams and things like that. But I just felt like we love NFL more than we.
NFL is like that top level.
We don't value the black leagues the way we do the white leagues.
I mean, we do. We do, but it's like the I hate to say it, but the white leagues, they offer the main goal,
which is the Super Bowl.
No, which is getting on the team, getting the money, getting the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You would get more recognition, or you'll get more status from saying, "Oh, I won an NFL Super Bowl."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't like right now. The XFL is popping right now. If you win the championship from that, good for you. But what does that leave you in the record books?
Okay, so basically,
and then the XFL is ran by a white person.
So what about the big three? I know that's not football, but what about the big three?
The big three. Listen, I love the big three. I love the big three, but it's like you said, the money to get that going, to make it elite as the NBA. Ice Cube finna go through some hoops to get to that standard.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the big three is players that been unplayed before.
Yeah.
And basically still got a little bit left in the tank.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be that
high level. Yeah,
high level competitiveness. So it's like,
I just feel like it's similar to what we talked about in one of our last episodes, where like we have the other people's heritage holidays, like Cinco de Mayo and stuff like that, and then when it comes to like Juneteenth, when it comes to Black History Month, we kind of be like, oh, it's not as fun, or it's not as many people there. But I feel like it's our power. So the big three, is what it is now. But I mean, listen, if we wanted it to be bigger, if we wanted a different league, if we challenged people to create something for us, I think it could be successful if we all were on one accord.
Yeah, but that's the part though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but us as a people, we have a problem with doing that.
So what's your problem with doing it? Because you said that you want to watch the NFL. So what about the NFL makes you feel as though like I can't stop watching it? Not for Black people.
Like I said, it's just period though. Like when you're talking to an athlete,
mm-hmm.
It don't matter if I watch the NFL, college, XFL. It's just I have to watch football. Period. I don't care where it comes from.
Yeah.
But the NFL is, like I said, we grew up thinking and learning that the NFL is the promised land.
Okay.
So that's embedded in us. Like, oh man, like
yeah,
we NFL is that prize. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I have friends that play in the NFL, so I'm gonna support them.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and I will say I don't have anything against anyone who plays for the NFL. That's their own right. I do feel as though like sports are important as a child. Like I feel as though sports, add strategic mindsets to you. They add competition and endurance. But I also feel as though as children, a lot of times, I think that our parents and our community kind of embed in us, oh, get you a sports scholarship, get you this so that you can go to school, so that you can be something with yourself. But I think that we close their mind and there's not much more that we challenge them to do, because we feel as though athletics is the way to get there. And it's not. Like you can be scholastically like have a scholastic achievements and get a scholarship. I mean, here in Georgia, you really just have to have a 2.5 or 3.0 to get Hope scholarship. 3.0. I mean, I don't think that's that difficult when you really challenge someone and you're able to go to school for free. I just feel as though we've married to the idea that we've grown up this way and there's no other route. And I don't think that's true. And I just also feel as though like, okay, your goal is to get to this promised land where they don't really respect you. And I think that that's kind of dangerous because the whole way to this promised land, you're going through these things that this organization doesn't even want to stay that they will, want to stand with you for. You're going through police brutality. You're going through being, attacked or whatever for being black, being a young man, and you want to go to a promised land to go to the NFL where you're going to get injured and then they're going to throw you away.
That's true, but these athletes, they're getting smart.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they haven't been smart, but they're being aware.
Yeah.
To know that if I get to this promised land, the stuff that I can get from them,
okay, I
can help with my community. I can help with, programs in the community that help kids see other things than football. STEM projects, agriculture programs, stuff like that. So it's like, okay, the promised land is offering the bag. Let me go get it, and then let me go take care of my people.
I'm not mad at that. Do you, and I don't know the answer to this, so I'm asking you because I don't follow as much. Do you feel as though, as a black boy, if a football player is telling you to go be a scientist, you gonna really want to go be a scientist, or would you just still be attracted to what it is that person does, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna be a football player like you?
I would say, yeah. The kids that we have growing up, they want to listen to anybody that has made it.
Yeah, definitely.
So whatever they say, they're gonna do it.
Okay.
So I know tons of NFL players that go back to the communities and say, hey, listen, football is good. Mm-hmm. Have a backup plan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel that kids will take from that and actually, you know what I'm saying, hey, I want to play football, but then if that doesn't work, let me find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? So
another issue that I also have with the NFL, when it comes to kids and when it comes to players and athletes, that's where it stops. Like, they're not able to go to the NFL and be a owner, go to the NFL and be, one of the top executives.
I will agree with you on that.
Okay.
Because I was thinking 32 teams, ain't no black owners. Mm-hmm. That sits on my mind and I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know, what are the obstacles that we have to go through to get that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was thinking about Diddy. Diddy was trying to buy the Panthers. We don't hear about it no more. I want to know what happened.
Right.
The
owners got to vote on who they allow.
Oh, okay. See?
Yeah.
That makes even more sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if y'all couldn't hear that, they were saying the owner has to vote on who they allow to be the coach or the GM.
No, the owner.
The owner. Oh, to be an owner. Okay. So
that again doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, definitely.
So I agree with you on that.
There can't be a change if we don't come together and say that we are opposed against this particular situation. Like I said, as much as I like Jay, when he first initially came out I think it was last year when he said he was going to be a part of the NFL team, it was more so like, the halftime performance. That was kind of a slap in the face. Y'all got the music on point. Like, y'all gonna use our music regardless. That's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is, are you with or against police brutality? How do you feel about it? We know you're for breast cancer awareness. We know you support, Martin Luther King holiday. Mm-hmm. But where do you stand on this, where the majority of the people affected by it are people who are just like your athletes?
Exactly. I mean, stuff like that, just like, when it comes to that, it's like, I don't get it.
Yeah. I
don't get it because, they, throughout the whole ordeal with Colin, it was like, they kept making it about the military. Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, dog, no. He just sat there and said it's about police brutality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they still skimped over that and talked about the military. So it's like, at this point, let's just use our resources.
Yeah.
And come up with something that's gonna affect us without them. Like, let's use them to get what we need to get.
Exactly. And that's how I feel. I feel like that about a lot of things. When Diddy recently talked about the Grammys and he was like, this our last year, something. Like, okay, I hear you all talking. You guys have the resources. Let's see what happens. Jay-Z is now considered a billionaire, and he has friends, colleagues, whatever. If he wanted to make a whole nother league, he could. And he doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? That may not be a goal of his. But anybody who is, even even Kaepernick, if he wanted to go make a league, I don't know what was in his contract or the settlement, so I can't say if he could. But if any of us wanted to make a change and really give our people opportunity, I feel like we have that option. But we all do have to at least find value within ourselves to the point that we don't feel as though their NFL Super Bowl is our promised land. Like, I feel as though, nah, that's not the promised land. The promised land is success. The promise is revenue. Like, that's what our mindset should be. Like, it shouldn't be whatever they came up with a few years ago for a sport that we weren't originally even allowed to play is our promised land, you know? Like, they didn't want us there. They allowed us to be there, and now we are limited to go so far.
That's why I said these players that feel that way, let's use the NFL.
Yeah.
Let's get that bag from them. That's why these players I feel like that's why these players are asking for these max contracts.
Yeah.
Like, shit, get the bag.
Okay.
And then let's go do something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel it.
So, I mean, I'm still gonna watch the NFL. I'm still gonna watch the NFL.
Okay,
but I'm aware of what's going on. I'm aware that.
And when you and when I ask you, when you feel as though there's something significant for you to follow, as far as if there's any change in the future, would you align yourself with that, or would you still probably watch the NFL?
Listen,
you still gonna watch it?
I mean, I've been playing football since I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I played on every level except for the NFL.
Yeah.
So it's like
a checklist, like a goal. Like, it's like,
you can't take that out of you.
Yeah.
You can't take that out of you. So,
okay.
I mean, I need football. I mean, but I can say, you know, with all this going on, I like the strides that we're making.
Okay.
Now we have 5-star and 4-star high school athletes signing to HBCUs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's big.
Yeah, that
normally
is.
They'll pick a D1 school that's
okay,
high on the charts. But, you know, for them to pick HBCU is like,
yeah.
And the NFL are now going to these HBCUs and getting players.
Good.
And drafting them, not the agent signings, drafting. So
yeah.
It's like,
well, I hope the love and the want that we have for, like, our students to go to HBCUs will be one day the want we have for them to be a part of their own league.
If you ball, they gonna come find you.
Okay.
Trust me, because when I was at Albany State playing, the NFL was at our practices all the time. You know, the awareness is coming. So, I mean, we can take the change bit by bit until we get what we want.
Okay.
But let's use the NFL to get what we want.
Let's use the NFL to get what we want.
Yeah.
All
Since they've been using us, hey, let's get the bag from them. Yeah, Russell Wilson, get that bag. But, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I do like Russell Wilson.
Look out for your people.
Yeah, he does.
Dak Prescott, he looking for that bag now.
Mm-hmm.
When he get it.
I mean, within my argument, I definitely don't want to overly critique any individual. But them as an organization, I'm cool. I'm cool on the NFL, but I mean the players, you know, people who work there, people like you who, you know, you're passionate about it and that's what you like. Like, you know, I can still live with you, you know.
So if I'm throwing a Super Bowl party, you're not pulling up?
I mean, if you need me to pull up, I'm pulling up because I support you. I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. Just like if you invite me to the gun range, I don't want to shoot, but I mean, like, shit, if he having a birthday party there, I'm gonna pull up. It's just, you know, it's lack of, I don't have interest in those things. Man, I hate guns.
Sis, we gotta get you out on that range, man.
I have been there. I do not like it. It's not for me. I don't have those anger issues. Like, I don't be wanting to, like, hit shit. I cuss. I cuss a lot. I turn up. Well, nah, when I'm mad, I don't turn up. I turn up because I'm happy. When I'm mad, I just be like silence in the room. Yeah, I need myself. But yeah.
She's a killer, y'all.
I'm a killer. Mad science is in the back.
Cold killer.
Nah, man. But I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. I appreciate you for, you know, having this topic with me and just giving us a space so people can see both sides. Because some people, you know, they're like, what's the big deal? He lost his job. Like, that's on that man. Like, and that's not really what it's about. Like, because I think he brought awareness to me, but I can't sit here and say I'm a follower of him. I'm more so like, you put me on game about what they got going on, the shenanigans, and like just like if it was my job,
which has been terrible. Like listen, it's some quarterbacks in the league. I'm like, look, why the hell he here?
Yeah,
Kyler's sitting over here ready.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so shit like that boggles my mind. But,
yeah,
you know,
I don't understand why he would even want to play at this point. I mean, I understand it's probably the same type of feeling that you have, where it's his passion. But
as I see Kyler move, like I said, he's gonna use the league to do what he want to do.
Yeah,
bro been building in Africa for the kids.
Really?
Off the NFL money.
Oh, that's nice.
He's been sponsoring programs for the youth in America.
Okay.
Using the money he made from the NFL.
Well, I mean, I can't be mad at that either. But you know,
tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Leave a comment on YouTube or Instagram. Follow us Straight Out the Block. Str8 DA Block.
Man, and forget them Falcons, man. They ain't.
Listen, we coming back, bro. We coming back, bro.
Forget them.
We coming back.
Just let that go.
Listen,
let that go.
We coming back.
I know they hurt you. They hurt your heart every time you watch them. Just let it go.
Bro.
Just let it go.
It be them injuries, though, man. I keep telling everybody, it be injuries.
That ain't good either. You watching them folks get beat up. Oh, look at you. Folks, he got on a boot right now. He should.
Hey, listen, shout out to my students, man, at Camp Creek Middle School, man. It was for a good cause. It was the teachers versus students game.
Okay.
And I was cold in the first half, but the second half I was cooking.
Okay.
I'm coming
Chef
down.
Curry. Yeah.
With the goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it was just a simple. I was jumping for a pass in my Achilles spot.
Dang.
I fell on the floor. I was like, who the fuck kicked me in the back?
One of them damn kids.
It wasn't nobody behind me.
Damn.
So damn. But I felt like Kobe though.
Okay.
When I got up, I walked to the sideline. Cause you know when Kobe popped he went and shot 2 free throws and then walked out the court.
Now listen.
So like they helped me off the floor and I walked to the clinic, but
man, Dusei called me. He's like, "Yo, I ain't stopping, man. I'm still working. I'm still."
The doctor, they said it was partially ripped. My Achilles. They said you can still move.
Okay, bet.
Putting on my jacket. I was like, yeah, I got some gigs this weekend. So
yeah, he been in all the gigs with the boot on.
Come on,
give me a little extra sauce. What they call it, the Concord boots?
Yeah, no. Carnique call it the Achilles Retro 12. You know?
Oh, okay. You gotta give me some.
Got a little Reebok pump. Make it tighter, man. Come on, man.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, man. Leave a comment, man. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Straight Out the Block Podcast. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on
Are.
Facebook.
Yes.
So let us know what you think, man.
Yeah. Follow. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
I know y'all rocking with me. Follow the movement.
Yeah.
Support Black people.
Woo-wee. Next episode. Let's get it.
All right.